Perk up, envoy. Coming! Get me!
Love this. Get off me!
Where? Okay?
Enjoy the pain, dears.
Out of the way! Nothing stopping me!
On your dear. Watch your back.
Try that again!
Think they're really dead this time?
Oh. Looks like we got a prize on the table over there. Let's take a look, shall we? Wow. I've never seen an Akedan device like this. These mechanisms, they mark the locations of important sites. It's a map.
Ever closer. We must speak of this.
Doesn't look like any map I've ever seen. But I'll take your word for it.
Good. Serves her right.
So close. we reach, find us.
Your gods said hello, didn't they? Go on then, deal with them. I... God wants a chat.
Come, we yearn for answers. You are here. You heard us in the roots. You seek the garden. You know the way. But the Jabaru Sinakis, they turn from you. You have shown us only kindness and patience. Surely they would welcome you as kin, grafted from the same root. As painful as a wound reopened, yes. We were theirs, and they were ours, and we told them to protect the wild and the green. In return, we promised to protect them, and we were true. Always, we protected them. We will not remember. Do not question us. Blame slips between the bones like a blade. We lived in harmony. We were at... Then they came with metal bodies and... We did not want them to die. We loved them. We loved them so much. The spirits lie. We love them most. They twist our words. We will show you. Let us offer you another gift. A seedling of power. We will show you our faith. Wait. An intruder. The wire. A razor in our throat. Stop her! We writhe. We bleed. Words. No words. She comes to... Out! Send her...
Wake up! Wake up! What happened? Are you alright? Oh, really? It's hard to tell with all the dream thralls around.
I don't know what you and Sapadal were jawing about, but it must have been juicy.
You can't hear all the dream thralls trying to get in now. What happened with Sapadal? Once we get past all these dream thralls, they're flooding the area, so I think it's a great time. The map points us to Galawain's tusks. We'll find the way to the garden, then... We just have to find a godless tower on the southern coast, and boom!
Galawain's tusks. That's out of the... First, we've got to get out of here alive.
see! Where's the blade?
Fear in the eyes!
Oh, big mistake.
Look up, Envoy.
Leave before you worsen the situation. Ruins of the world. You're a child playing at being a hero. You understand none of the forces at work here. The circle of I don't know the plainness of the weapon. This is not a problem to solve with cannons or steel.
Try.
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for. Because those ruins are about to be a distant memory. How clever of you. This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison that spread to Fior Messiverno, and even now rots the city from within. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge. And at Sapadal. An Inquisitor seeks answers, some through interrogation, others through prayer. I've been watching you, Envoy. You, who survived when so many godlike fell. I even asked the gods what made you so remarkable. And the burned queen opened my eyes to what you are. We knew the chaos of the living lands had an origin. How could I have known that you were its offspring? Yes, but even a humble acorn can sprout a tree. There are 2 plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
We may not burn out the Dream Scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Is her first instinct always to destroy stuff and hope that fixes things?
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far. No. She thinks she can frighten us away and have the ruins to herself.
Oh, but you should be afraid. Archmages and gods can be worse than death. Either way, you won't be doing anything to the ruins, Inquisitor. I won't permit it.
Those ruins are crawling with dream thralls. Why are we arguing about a pile of rocks when Thirdborn's in danger?
Stomp your feet as much as you like. Your opinion doesn't matter to me.
You forget your place, Archmage. No matter. I am happy to remind you.
And I will end you, Inquisitor. I will seal your unlife in ice for an eternity. Do not for a moment think that you possess any power here. You, and more importantly, your people, will regret all of it.
The Emperor gave you power before Sapadal even knew your name.
I have an alternate solution to the problem.
I am not talking to you.
Don't make me separate your skin. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But my solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwine from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins. I knew I liked you for a reason. Severing the Adra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence.
Gentle sleep. One moment, day. The next, they would feel.
Yes, exactly. Very concisely put. Give it a few centuries of living and... Oh, that's right, you can't. Because you're mortal. And short-sighted, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, my plan is not without certain costs.
There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
Reingrim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue. No matter how much we might want to.
You can't be entertaining this. Not after what we've seen. The frozen corpses, the twisted riddles. The Dream Scourge is a tragedy, but she's a monster. You can't leave Thirdborn at her mercy.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
You surprise me, Envoy. After showing mercy to your own killer, she would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? No.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is... Ludwine's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more. If only the Inquisitor was... So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people... And the infected will take more lives, and this...
She has no idea. Envoy. I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Sapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice. Hardly surprising. Sapadal brought you back from the dead, which means you owe Sapadal nothing, and yet they
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton active.
This isn't about Sapadal.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you.
Oh, what a...
So be it. Sapadal's holdover.
Rune, strengthen the lip.
Attune your soul to Sapadal to assist my focus on the Adra. And Yatsli, come. Merin soth klawan, ed marslante. Godlike.
It wasn't supposed to claim our people!
I am delighted to have been right about you. I was hoping we've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage, the living... Another god. There are so many. If a new... But that is for you to wrestle. However... You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsli. I could use your assistance. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because you, however, are a...
Well, obviously, I'm... But I have to think about it. At the very least, the envoy would be... Though the idea of finally devoting...
In a different life, I might have asked you to come with us, Envoy. And... don't worry. My work will still be here when you're done with your godlike's quest. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me. Be clever, godlike. Don't...
Why are we deferring to that maniac Ringgrim? Ugh.
What is done is done. Countless innocent lives cut short. Even I... Make no mistake. At least now I have a better idea of who... Will anyone live to see it? Or will you enjoy it? Envoy, need I remind you why the Emperor sent you? If you and Healguard are too spineless to remember your allegiance, all I wanted to do was protect Shatterscarp. Give it the chance that unusual, isn't it? How you So you destroyed its people by the dozen. A word of warning, Envoy. You and I are running out of I allowed you to dictate the terms of this meeting. I won't make that mistake twice. Your impudence has... One more thing, Envoy. I know what happened to Captain Alfear. You fought valiantly, and she fell in disgrace. But now you have a debt to the Steel.
Come on. We should...
It wasn't supposed to claim our people! I can't believe the...
No progress without sacrifice. This magic...
We need to talk. You let a mad art... I need to know...
He's right, Kai. Reengrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and she found a great solution, but it came with a great...
Do you hear yourself? You both saw what kind of person she is. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to...
Kai, let's be honest. None of us are but unless someone makes the tough decisions, that means living with our nightmare.
Right. Getting killed by monsters is one thing.
We stand here bickering while the solution... Nothing matters but the garden. Shatters... Can we talk a moment? How much do you really know? Very good. We severed the Adra and Naku Kubel to slow down. Still, I wish the souls of the dead who go looking for a passage to the beyond will have nowhere to go. Some will find their way to an Adra pillar, far from Shatterscarp. Possibly. Try as we might to help others, we won't. I just wish the world and its As do I. While I have your ear... Much appreciated. Something about Inquisitor... She seemed eager to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a godlike. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature. To be sure. It's just... When you rejected Ludwine's offer, she wasn't surprised. Ludwine clearly respects you. But I don't believe she trusts... Anyway, that just had me thinking. Get some rest. Thanks for talking.
Envoy. I just hope those ruins are priceless, and I truly look forward to exploring them again. I don't know that I'll ever truly accept. Usually, I know the right... I know. Things have been... unreal. I was able to ask questions. Perhaps you'll pick a better specialty next time. Most historians have only hoped to speak with past lives through animancy. I'll blow them. But to go through the trials ourselves? Fascinating. I'm glad you got in. Well, but do return if you think of any other juicy details.
Never thought I'd be going back. So, now we see how accurate those ancient godless cartographers could possibly be. Not sure how helpful that map will be, really. There's probably a reason no one's been to the garden in centuries. We'll see. We don't know what's really there, other than your secret god friend. I figure either it's a complete dud and there's nothing really there. Either way, was it worth? And that's all that matters, I guess. Anyway. Thanks for talking. Listen, I know you... Huh. I mean, it's not that I didn't enjoy but I really do hope this was the last time. Anyway. Pleasant dreams.
Yardsley, I have a theory.
could they? Beloved that you are, and still, we blessed the Tabaru Sinakis and they prick us. Blood on the roots like a wall. We only meant to protect. We thrashed. We never wanted this. So many seedlings. The burned queen. Yet still the branches swipe. We mourn. They should have shared our love. Their spite? This we could not foresee. But you are here. A green shoot after the fire. The blossom of trust. A hand as soft as the... Sleep now.
Did you hear about Nagunu? They found him dead in the lighthouse.
The old guy from the swordfish? No kidding.
Someone snuck up there when he was sleeping and slit his throat.
Still have stuff.
Damn. Wonder what he did to deserve that.
I bet he despised that guy.
Spice.
Oh,
You're thinking he knew too much.
They've got little birdies everywhere.
Strange to see so few folks around now. I'll have to raise prices to account for the loss.
Three dozen dead? They just fell over. What did you do? Bullshit. There was always dozens are dead, Envoy. The costs were too great, Envoy. I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever. You've caught... You have my permission to go. Get out of my...
Strange to see so few folks around now. Welcome back.
I can't...
Oh, you're back. We're... Okay.
Temerity sent word. She said you can go. You were responsible for all this death. Safe travels to you.
Ludwig may have a skull for a face, but her fury was clear.
Frankly,
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. We've thwarted her twice now, but she keeps burrowing.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she...
You know her better than any of us.
Indeed. And death is her strength.
But you're saying there's a...
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll...
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who does... Right, and the Steel Garrote is famously level-headed.
Ludwig and her Steel Garrote have the numbers and the power. And that might just be enough to find the garden.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we... Still, I'm...
Oh, that's just a... Oh, now you're listening to me, all of a sack of sup sudden. You won't find a blessed a thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Padraku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid.
So it's tough...
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that... I don't have to be a blessed a oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
Well, someone's got to do something about the Dream Scourge at the very least.
And it has to be you, because a voice in your head said so. What do you know about Soppadal? How do you know you can trust them?
I hate to be the voice of reason, but we are talking about a god. There are
I have a powerful connection to my blessed a flute, but I'm not about to take orders from it.
What's on your mind, Marius?
Because I can scream until I'm blue in the face, and you people would still rather trust the Envoy's pet headache demon. And now you want to drag us through the deadliest region in the world because a sleeping god said so. You're not listening to what I am telling you. I'm done here. Do whatever blessed a planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said.
Poor Marius.
I've never seen Marius like this.
Be gentle with him.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon.
We won't get far unless...
I've been trying to sort my... We met and I... If I take... and... I don't... But... I know. I've learned how much more...
Oh, gods. I'll stick with...
Thank you, dear. Now...
I know what you're gonna say. Marius, you need to slow down. Think about your feelings. Well, I don't want to think about my feelings. How should I know? I don't know what's going on in my head half the time. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat, my ears ring, I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying. Right. Thanks. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
This heat is wreaking havoc with my equipment. I can compensate, but... less than happy about it.
Always thought that if...
Quiet, you! We can imprison our bodies, but not our voices.
Does this amuse you, seeing your kin caged like beasts?
No true kin would desert Solace. All we have are our oaths to Nandru, and you broke them.
Right. They're not the only ones either.
The damn oaths again. You might as well be the one in chains. I'd bet you my kidneys he didn't build Solace Keep so we can die of starvation.
Honestly, I don't care anymore.
What's going on here is part...
Yeah, don't need a blessed outsider pretending they know and...
Can't imagine why you even set foot here.
Meaning mind your tongue and your judgment while you're here, outsider. These folk...
You won't find much at that old ruin, but I'm glad to see you go.
Follow the main road north and then east. You'll find some dirt paths to... Now mind your bit...
By now.
Be careful, traveler. The Tusks are friends to no one. Should you need help, I am happy. Are you by Nanduru? Are you the Adirin envoy? I think I know already. Our garden, the one across the Sea of Acid? That's not what I would expect. I would have bet good coin that you were here on a trade mission. Wait, you mean you don't know? We let an Adiran caravan through a few days ago. First caravan we ever let through from anywhere, actually. They had so many wonderful things. Food, linens, medicine. They had a letter from your ambassador. And when I saw you, well, you get... Yes, just a few nice words about wanting to reach out to us. Wanting...
Right. First it's
Anyway. I would. It might make the tasks bearable again, and we have a lot to give, you know. Rare ore, incredible metal. Well, actually, I'm worried about the caravan. It should have returned from Sol. I don't play guessing game. They left along the main road. In the convoy, Thank... These tracks lead off the main road. Might as well see where they go. Let's finish this.
Funny how we see more wrecked wagons than intact ones out here in the tusks.
That'll show 'em.
There's a set of wagon tracks heading eastward.
And a very large set of footprints. We've got company!
I'll never get used to watching you do that.
That island. It must be the garden. So close, but yet so far.
If it weren't so deadly and disturbing to look at, it'd be breathtaking.
Never thought I'd miss Emerald Stair.
Is that a steel garrote camp up ahead?
As I live and breathe, the faithless envoy. Ludwine finds your loyalty a touch. If you're looking for the Inquisitor, she's hunting. The tower calls, and it turns. and it calls, but for the roots we go, if not for the roots. The roots say your name, Envoy. They say you told them to do it. I feel I can't. The roots try to choke the Steel Garrote, and we will strangle them in return.
That's the Dream Scourge talking. We should put...
The roots come. Die as the... Envoy, over here.
Protect the envoy! Enemy!
On your right!
Bleeding!
Put it down!
What's your right?
Earth and rock!
Oh, weapon that works.
That's right.